is Handsome Nerd ASMR, back with another sketchy microbiology educational commentary. And today we're going to be talking about the following pathogens: the Staphylococcus epidermidis and the Staphylococcus saprophyticus. So, we talked the other day about the Staphylococcus aureus, and these two other species, the Staph epidermidis and Saprophyticus, are also gram-positive, and they're also catalase positive and coagulase negative. Or actually, unlike the Staphylococcus aureus, which was coagulase positive, the Staphylococcus epidermidis and Saprophyticus are coagulase negative. And so you can distinguish these two species from the Staphylococcus aureus due to the fact that they are both coagulase negative. So how do you remember these properties? So for gram-positive, think about the violet window curtains and countertops that we see over here, because gram-positive bacteria stain purple. Think about how they're catalase positive by the presence of the cat over here, and then they're coagulase negative because it is represented by Moses's jello with red hyphen and smooth red jello. So right over here, and you can also see the smooth red jello. And then you have your gamma hemolysis. And so, these two species are characteristic of being involved in gamma hemolysis or no hemolysis. So, let's start off with Staphylococcus epidermidis. So, this species is distinguished by the fact that it is novobiocin sensitive. And for this sketchy image, the Staph epidermidis is represented by the plumber and his activities right over here. So, the fact that Staph epidermidis is novobiocin sensitive is represented by the plumber's navel, where the belly button is exposed and sensitive. So, right over here. And then it is also a biofilm producer, and this is represented by the gunk underneath the sink, coating all the pipes, tubes, and valves. And that's how you know that the Staph epidermidis is a classic biofilm producer while being novobiocin sensitive. The reservoir for Staph epidermidis is actually a normal skin flora, so it can technically be on our skin at any point. And that is symbolized by the dirt covering the plumber's arms over here. And it can also contaminate blood cultures. And now you can see the leaking pipe that is spilling onto the blood culture plate. Alright, for disease presentations, Staph epidermidis is known to cause endocarditis of artificial heart valves and IV drug users. So let's look for that heart-shaped valve to represent this. So it's right over here. It can also be involved in catheter infection. So there's tubing under the sink that looks like a urinary catheter. It can also infect prosthetic devices. So you can see the plumber working on the plumbing. And just think that as analogous to prosthetic devices. So plumbing, prosthetic devices, they both start with the letter P. And so the way you would treat Staphylococcus epidermidis is to use vancomycin. And think about the phrase Vanco van outside a window. So here we have a van that is known to be the Vanco van outside this window of this cozy house. And pretend that that's the fan the plumber used to get to the house to fix all the mess that is represented by the Staphylococcus epidermidis. So use vancomycin for this. Saprophyticus is represented by the lady on the sink over here. We don't see her belly button because it is novobiocin resistant. The Staph Saprophyticus. And then for disease presentation, it is frequently responsible for causing urinary tract infections in newly sexually active females. And so this is symbolized by the young sexy girl holding a yellow drinking glass that appears to be shaped like a bladder with two straws representing the ureters of our urinary system. So that is pretty much it for understanding Staphylococcus epidermidis and Staphylococcus saprophyticus and their major differences. Once again, this is all courtesy to Sketchy Microbiology and Sketchy Learning. So be sure to check their YouTube channel out. I'll put a link to their YouTube channel in the description. Thank you so much, and please like and subscribe for more ASMR educational videos like this. Take care.